San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitters checked in for Diaw. Duncan comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Joseph. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Boris Diaw grew up idolizing Magic Johnson and obsessed with passing. And close friend Tony Parker said he didn't care about stats. He was always so unselfish. After being waived by Charlotte for refusing to score more points, Diaw has found a fit with the Spurs. He said, quote, "It was always the team that made the most sense." Kevin?
He had Tony there telling him about their philosophy, Doris. What a great run. Great run. Thank you. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th is Tim Duncan.
I think he cares more about shot blocking than any other element of his game, guys. Takes so much pride in it. That's why he was where he was on that list.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And a quick look at the year Tim Duncan had a year ago. 5th in blocks. And he did a lot of work on the glass, battling his way into the top 15 performers in the rebound category.
And how about that block shots per game average? I mean, he was one of the top 5 in that category, Steve.
Well, you talk about the elite point guards in the NBA. A lot of times Tony Parker's name gets overlooked. You know, something about playing in San Antonio seems to keep you off the radar, but make no mistake, Parker is a true star and, most importantly, a proven winner.
Free throw good by Parker. And Parker Clark, a 6-time All-Star, 3-time NBA champion, heavily decorated player.
Yeah, he really is, and he's shooting to become the Spurs' first 20-year guy. Now, how crazy would that be? I mean, he came to the Spurs at 19, so he's got an outside chance at it. He says his body feels great.
Yep.
And the way Pop manages minutes for his guys, he thinks he can play at a high level for a long time. That'll be fun to watch and see if it happens.
Good story.
Yeah. And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Here's Ginobili. Up and in on the layup. Ginobili's got his first basket of the night.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
It's Thompson off the drive. Now here's Barnes. D right on him. Pulls it up. Bogut down low. Duncan is there. From deep, Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Ginobili the pass to Duncan. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Duncan with a screen on Green. And Parker, here we go. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
First free throw is good.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential, both things that have plagued this team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's been a good one for Parker. 9 points, and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Yeah, 5 pretty big points, Clark.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Ginobili. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Now the dish to Parker. The feed to Bellinelli. It's Ginobili on the wing. Just 5 on the clock, and he gets it to go. Ginobili's got it back down to within single digits for San Antonio.
Then you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors. Not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
Curry attacking. Pass to Barnes. Here's the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 9 points for Barnes.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Spurs trail by 12. And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 games.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work on it.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Ginobili dishes to Parker. The pass to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Thompson against Ginobili. Pass to Bellinelli. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Curry with a wide-open look. Another three for Golden State.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Splitter kicks to Ginobili. He feeds it to Parker. Fires from the corner. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Spurs trail by 18. Ginobili outside. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Curry. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And that one's good, Barnes.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. We've got to get their defense in gear. Well, a year after Klay Thompson and Steph Curry set the record for most three-pointers ever by a tandem, they broke their own record by 1, 484 threes between the two of them.
Leonard, no luck.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
And here we go with Tony Parker. He's got 9. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs are again the defending NBA champs. One key to their success, Tony Parker said, we had to sacrifice and take less money. That's what it takes to win championships. It's just the family atmosphere here. Deep down, I know Pop will take care of me until the end of my career. Guys, it comes back to that connection.
Yeah, trust and commitment is really a staple of their organization. Thanks, Doris. They get it again. Splitter. Nice D from Bogut.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Outside Curry. He kicks to Barnes. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Green. Thompson for the triple. That one goes. Count. Thompson's got 19 points. And And the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, first and second in the league respectively, and three-pointers made last season.
Yeah, they get them up in great volume and with tremendous accuracy. Curry, the league's leader in pull-up jumpers, and Klay, the league leader in catch-and-shoot jumpers. That makes them a lethal duo, doesn't it?
Does indeed. David Lee's checked in for Andrew Bogut. San Antonio also making some changes. Boris Diaw's checked in for Splitter. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. Here's Diaw. Here's Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
They double him with Green, in low to Lee, and he banks in the layup.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
The Spurs have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Mills, and he gets the bucket.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he preferred to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Joseph's checked in.
So much can be said about the Spurs' dominance as a franchise. 15 straight years of winning 50 games or more during the regular season. You know, last year, they were at least 500 or better against every other team in the league, and they have been since 1976.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Joseph kicks to Leonard. Over in the corner, Green. To the right side. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Another one falls for San Antonio.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Thompson from long range. Another three for Golden State.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And Mills kicks to Green. And Leonard has it in the corner. Feeds it to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Leonard. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Lee passes to Livingston. A rebound by the Spurs. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Well, they took care of business last year. I mean, they swept the season series from them, as they should have, because they're the better team.
Diaw, the screen. Green kicks to Leonard. Lots of room. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Pass to Livingston. Kicks to Barbosa. There's the three. Thompson outside. From the arc. Count the bucket. Thompson's got 18 points just in the second half.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Right side, Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Lee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Green kicks to Diaw. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Diaw's got his first bucket of the night.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Here is Livingston. Thompson for three. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.